Hello guys, Vengeance are here, bringing you another video. I am going to grind Bloodwolves today. I've thought a lot about it, and I think Bloodwolves is where I want to be at. But, we're going to do it on Arsha. Let me switch over there. I don't know if there's anybody over here or not. We may end up wasting an hour. I may end up getting my butt kicked, but I'm going to do it anyway. Hey look. Nice little surprise coupon. Okay, we need this. And we're gonna put one of these on. And there's already a bell on. That might bode ill. We're gonna use that. Sure, I want to use one of those. Move this stuff around a little bit. Okay, I'm not gonna use the rest of the potions until I see if there's anybody here. Very well could be, or there could be nobody. Oh, there's one guy. Do we want to encroach on his spot, or do we just want to go back up here? I don't want to get my horse killed. If they find out where my horse is and end up killing my horse, I'm not going to be very happy. Only problem is that there aren't really any the executioners up here. There's a few, but not as many as I would like. I'm mainly up here hunting for a specter. I need that specter's energy. But it'd be cool to have the potion piece while I'm up here. Never know. Are there any executioners here? Yeah, there's a couple. Oh, there's a guy. Is he gonna fight me? Ah, he jumped instead of going. Yeah, he is gonna fight me. That was my fault. That was on me, I missed. I don't know where that guy went though. I used my fairy resurrection. I don't want to run back. Part of Arsha. Let's port down here and see if we can't get into a fight with these guys. If I had managed to get my teleport off, I think I would have actually beat that guy. I could have teleported and healed and then nuked him again. I just forget. I need to keep my eye on the mini-map. I'm gonna have to go back up. Spirit dust, it's always good. The only problem about the wizard is the 1v1 is just not there, and especially if you're not used to PvPing. It's not an easy class to pick up, I don't think. At least not Succession. Maybe Awakening does better, but it certainly doesn't. The Succession certainly isn't as easy as I would like it to be. There's a good guy. I don't care about him though. Looks like he's zooming past. There's a GM message that said, "Hello, adventurers." I don't know. I'm half considering going back to Voltaic instead of Bolide. And that's the succession version of the Awakening skills, so that's Bolide there. But I'm considering... What? I didn't see their other message. I don't know what they were talking about. Put a group chat. Somebody screaming, "Get out of my head." Well, I may be getting kicked off. I didn't see what that message said. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The Bolide is the one that I keep using where it throws the fire down from up high. Where's my horse at? I died there. I'm down here. The horse is there. I need to go back this way. I'm not in a very good rotation for these. Oh, somebody else is here. Okay, quit popping up on the screen. Anyway, I've been considering going back to Voltaic, which is the witch version of their awakening skill. I had Voltaic before and it was a pretty good combo. Maybe I'll just do that, but it doesn't have the knockdown or the down smash. We've got Bolide here, and it has bound, super armor, down attack, down smash. And then Voltaic, bound, down attack. It doesn't have down smash, but it has everything else. Plus it has casting speed plus 10 and evasion minus 6, but that's the same as that. Evasion and movement speed, so I don't know. I've considered going back to Voltaic. The MP recovery would be good. It's just there is no down smash, so I have not decided. Being that I want to do more PvP, I think the down smash might be more useful. Although the minus evasion could be pretty useful too. It used to be double the stats on that, where it was minus 15%, I think, instead of minus 6 or whatever that is now. The executioner loot. I think it's the executioners that drop the potion of use. I also made an adjustment to my audio. I turned the music down a little bit, so if things seem a little quieter, that's why. But it was pointed out to me that it was too loud. Let's see if I can encroach on this space a little bit. Well, there's that guy. I don't want to fight him. This way. He looks like he was going to chase me. Yeah. It's the same guy that killed me a second ago, I think. Let's see if he comes up behind me on the mini-map. Come on. Pick up the loot. Let's see, my horse is over here, right? I always forget. Yeah, it's over here to the right. I need to go down over there. I will fight my way back over there and see if there's anybody down there. Because there's the two spots. There's here, which is this is kind of the smaller rotation. It's not very good. There's that spot over there where that guy was, where we got killed when I messed up. Hey, look, a weapon box. And then there's the main spot that is further down past where my horse is. Just down here. This way. Down here. There's probably somebody down here. But you never know. We might be able to get around in before we get chased off. There's no boss here. I'm kind of going, hey look, scale. I'm kind of going slow and keeping my teleport in case I need to teleport away. Of course, last time it didn't do me any good anyway because I didn't get it off before I got stunned, but I'm learning that the wizard is like dump your damage, a couple small damage skills, teleport away. Hopefully they get knocked down by your next rotation of damage skills, and then hit them with meteor to burst them. That's a pure magic. Come on, give me the specter energy. Specter is what I need. Give me the specter's energy. You know, that's not too much to ask, is it? Maybe. Another weapon box. There's a boss. A mini boss, I guess you could say. Okay, let's go pick this stuff up. I'm not really seeing anybody here, so I guess the guy that was here left. The boss down here. Always a good source of black stones. I guess the Cagtum ring isn't really noteworthy any longer. I don't see anybody on the mini-map yet. Also, there's something that's been bothering me. There's a guy left a comment and told me to learn to edit. I've explained this before in other videos, but I want to go over it again. I don't it's not that I don't know how to edit or render stuff down or anything like that. It's that I don't like to, because every other bit of Black Desert content on YouTube I see is just a bunch of chopped up highlights from a live stream. I want to make a full-fledged video start to finish without having it all chopped up. It's just, I think it's better, and if I'm wrong, well, maybe I'm wrong, but that's why I don't edit. It's not because I don't know how. I prefer to do the more organic, hit record, whatever happens, happens, and put it out. It's kind of like a live radio show. That's why I also have not worried about doing a webcam. A live radio show. Oh, there's a guy. We might have to fight him. There's a couple of guys actually. He got out of my way real quick. Stuck. I don't know if they are fighting or what. I won't get in the middle of it. If they are fighting, I'm not going to just be a cleanupper. If they want, I mean, I left that guy's spot whenever he, I'm pretty sure that young Breezy's the guy that we got killed by earlier. You know, actually, I can find out real quick. No, it was somebody else. Well, I left that guy alone a little bit ago, so maybe he'll leave me be. I just want to have the extra plus 50% drop rate. And if we end up getting into a fight, we end up getting into a fight. Give me a second. Oh, those guys are back again. Are they like chasing each other around? Go on. Question. Wonder if they said something and I just missed it because I had my chat turned off. Come on, Specter's energy. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I will say, I do like the wizard, but I do have an issue with it. It is boring as hell to grind. Like, I had a whole lot more fun grinding on the Berserker when I was grinding for the season stuff on the Berserker. It was a whole lot more fun. I don't know if I just played the wizard for too long or what, or if maybe it's because the Berserker I was just on it for, you know, a day or two while I was doing you know, a few hours here and a few hours there while I was grinding it up for the season pass. But it seemed a whole lot more fun to grind on. Like I walk over here and I hit like 3 skills total for the wizard. I just walk around and oh, one shot, oh, one shot, and I can teleport between and do the same thing again. You know. Oh look, there's a bunch of these guys. Come on. Change over so I can kill you real fast. Cactunac was obtained. Oh look, a Cactum submission ring. Woo. Still no specters, which is what I was going for. Give me that specter's energy. I don't know, I guess those guys are going around in a party, just killing stuff. Very strange. There's an imperfect lightstone. Put that on my storage character. Oh, that's a nice Cactunac. A few other thingies. 6,000 or 6,500 trash leaf. The most frustrating thing for me on here while grinding is not necessarily the grinding part, but it's the not knowing if my scrolls make a difference. It doesn't feel like my plus 50% drop rate for the Arsha server plus this thing here, which gives me plus another 100%. And then I also have this scroll on here that gives me plus 50. So essentially, I know it's probably not like additive, so it's not going to be, you know, 200% drop rate. It's going to be like plus 100% of normal, so that'll be double plus another 50%. So you're at 250, or maybe even 300. You know, it gets kind of weird at that point. I don't think it's additive to where you're like, oh, I get 200% drop rate, so that means it's 3 times. I'm gonna have to go dump all this trash loot. Weapon box. Make sure the executioner loot gets picked up. Lightning all these guys and draw them in. Cool, we got some combat skill points. That's good, I need a bunch more of those. Uh-oh, I hit that limit. Alright, so my horse is... the other way. Here. Stuck on a rock. To go through this guy's rotation for a second. This is the only good thing that I've noticed about a wizard. As long as I got stamina, even if I am severely overweight, I'm not really hindered that much because I can just port wherever I want. dump those. That'll get rid of most of the weight. That's not really what I pushed, but okay. I guess that'll do. And we'll go back down here. I'm not going to make a huge amount of silver by grinding here, but it gives me an hour of grinding where I have every kill, or every kill that I do on the actual mobs that drop it. You know, I have a chance for the potion piece, and I also have a chance for the specter's energy. And I forgot also that I have this note at 10. So I got another 50% item drop rate. So it doesn't really seem like the scrolls are doing that much for me when I'm just not getting anything, but I do know that the drop chance of some of this stuff is pretty low. Doesn't make it any less frustrating though. So when did they start dropping so many callous weapon boxes and stuff? Blackstone weapons, those are good, I need those. I need to get my butt back to Heidel, or no, back to Velia actually, because I need to go catch some grunts and get that accessory quest, the pin accessory quest. I need to do those because they're giving out double rewards for that. Okay. What? Am I the only one that's going crazy? That guy disappeared. So a couple days ago I made a video where I was also grinding on Arsha, but I was at the sulfur mines. And I was talking about games and nostalgia and just old games that I played. What's back here? Nothing. There was one point that I wanted to make whenever I was talking about that stuff that I never got around to making, and it just kind of went in a different direction. Well, I guess Meteor's getting used on this guy. The point that I wanted to make was the whole reason I went down the road talking about nostalgia and old games was I'm a little disappointed with Pearl Abyss and the Black Desert online events. I know they have events and they have a lot of login reward events, and they do, like, I know a lot of theirs is like, oh look, we have sales. Well, every game does sales, right? Depending on the holidays and stuff. But that's not really what I'm disappointed about. I'm disappointed about other events. You know, as an example, in other games that I've played, and I'll pick the same game that I was talking about in the video a couple days ago. Last Chaos, they used to do events for everything. They had a Halloween event where there would be little pumpkin monsters appear all over the map in different locations. You kill them, and they drop candies, and you can trade the candies in for things, or you just keep them and use them, and you get buffs based on which ones you used. usually ended up keeping the ones that I got instead of trading them in. But you could trade them in and you get like a little helmet costume or something. I mean, it wasn't anything like, it wasn't like it was dire, but the candies, you could get scrolls out of it that would make it where you got, they were lucky scrolls, so your drop rate would be higher whenever you were grinding. You know, just small things like that, and I'd literally wait every year for that event to come around so you could farm the candies that you needed for the buffs that you wanted, and then kill the pumpkins because they dropped lucky scrolls, so you would stock up for the whole year. You know, and you look forward to that. And then that was just one event, you know, out of the holiday events. And I know Black Desert does some events, but it's not the same. Like, they don't do one-off events. And the point I was trying to get at the other day was, is it just nostalgia that is making that event seem better than it was? Am I misremembering it, or is Black Desert's events like comparable, and it's just nostalgia that is making the other games' old events seem better than they were? I guess. Really? Oh, it did, but the thing didn't go away. Hello? Oh, cool. There's no dice there, dude. Oh, that's annoying. This is another side effect of playing on using your cell phone as a hotspot. You get weird crap like that. So those guys are taking over half of my spot. Should I smash them or get smashed out of the way? Is the question. And I'm getting a ton of dragon fossils, but no Specter's energy. But it made me think, you know, about the whole the video the other day, the whole nostalgic thing, and really, dude, just because you move faster doesn't mean that you necessarily. Maybe I should find another spot. I don't know. Or just go ahead and attack the guy and see if I can kill him. But anyway, back to what I was saying before I got interrupted. It made me think about the events that Black Desert puts on, and just how I can use them to better things. Like, I don't know what event's going on right now. I think it's just a login event. And I know there's been some, like, there's been horse training events and stuff like that. That's fine, but it's not like a global. It's just different. I don't know how to describe it. You know, you log in, you play 90 minutes every day, and you get an item. Okay, so I log in and I leave my character AFK for an hour and a half, and then I log back off. Like, what kind of event is that? And it feeds into more. Like, I think the horse event is over now. Maybe it's not. I didn't read the thing, but. You know, I get an item that's going to feed into RNG, and I'm going to click one time, and it's most likely going to fail, because most of the Dream Horse Awakenings usually do fail. The chances are low. Mine went at like 20-something fails before it finally succeeded, and I went into it thinking, you know, basically I used my farms to gather all the stuff for it, and then I'd buy a few of the items I needed here and there, but I didn't spend all my silver trying to make a Dream Horse. I would just do an attempt whenever I come across the items from events or other things, you know, login events or just rewards. But that's what I was trying to get at. Black Desert is mostly login events. They just want you logged in 24/7. And I guess a lot of games do, but they're really all they have going for them is the boss fights, and I don't know a lot of people who do them. I don't do them. I don't have a reason to go fight Dimtree. What am I going to do? Go get another piece of unenhanced boss armor? I've already got a pen one, so what's the point of having another one? Like, I don't sell it for a couple $100 million. Well, I can grind that in no time, and I don't have to run and deal with all the lag at the boss. So it's just the events that they do have going for them, I don't think they're just not appealing. And maybe it's just because every single event Black Desert puts on is a login event. Like, stay logged in, get an item. Stay logged in, get a different item. Stay logged in, get this third item, and take it to an NPC to exchange it for another useful item for RNG upgrade attempts. You know, it's a chain of items leading to RNG at the end, and I see why people quit, and I see why people, the higher geared people, complain about it, because that's really all it is. RNG on top of RNG, with a little bit of simulated PvP thrown in between. I see red dots, but I don't see any monsters that are still alive. They've killed everything in here. Kind of hoping these guys would get tired of me taking this bottom half and maybe attack me. I mean, the name, my character name kind of says it, Vengeancer. I'm not an instigator, I'm a retaliator. So if they want to attack me, I'll fight them. But I don't care if they're fumbling around here in my rotation. They're not really hurting me. One of these times they'll use their movement skills into one of my AoEs, and then we'll be in a fight anyway. But if anybody that's watching does have an idea of an event that was actually helpful that Black Desert put on, let me know. Because all I'm coming up with right now is like the fireworks event, and I still got a mailbox full of that crap. Season pass reward, 3 days, woo. But I have a mailbox full of junk. See, firecrackers, just tons of them. And I don't know, the event, there was no incentive for me to actually do the event. Didn't really get anything out of it. Maybe it's just, maybe I don't use those items because I'm not using that aspect of the game. I don't know. It's like now I'm grinding because they gave me scrolls that are gonna expire in a few days. So I mean, it's the age-old FOMO, fear of missing out. It isn't an actual event, it's not an actual gift item, it's fear of missing out. If you don't use it, you lose it. And it's just, it's scare tactics. They're holding their players hostage instead of giving them real incentive to play. They're terrorizing them. Here, come play our game or you're gonna miss out on these free items that supposedly give you 50% more drop rate, yet they don't really do that. I'm not a fan of abusing your players. You know, fear of missing out is a terrible incentive. And I think that's a lot of the reason why my fiance quit playing for the time being, because she said it always feels like a job she has to do. It's fear of missing out. You know, if you're not on 24/7 every second, you're missing out on something. You're missing out on the AFK XP, or you're missing out on the time that your workers would be gathering stuff. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that tactic in keeping your player base up. think it's player abuse. But I play the game a little differently. You know, I choose one task I want to do, and I just kind of ignore everything else. You know, I do making YouTube content. It does kind of give me a little bit more of an incentive to play over someone that doesn't, because I have to come up with new ideas and grind in new places. Can't just go and set at Bloodwolves for 1,700 hours farming the potion piece and making a half-hour video every day on that. It'll get boring. Nobody wants to watch that. I guess that's why people stream and they just call it a grinding stream. And they say, oh, well, grinding stream, we're grinding the potion pieces, hour number 914. Come hang out and we'll talk while I can definitely kill monsters. I haven't even got one of the sympathy pieces that be in here. That's terrible. Like, I'm killing the executioners. So you would think that, you know, they made the sympathy pieces to where you're supposed to be, you have to get 100 of those to equal the potion piece that you need, but I haven't even gotten a single one, and I've been over here for several hours. Granted, this session I've been here not quite an hour, but I've grinded here before and not gotten any either. It's very, very strange to me that they're supposed to drop easier, and yet after several hours I still haven't seen any. But I guess that's why they introduced the weekly quest where you can get five of an item based on the quest. Maybe I should have went and got that before grinding here. I haven't looked up what the quest completion requirements are. I assume it's probably kill like several thousands of these Bloodwolves to get this piece. But you know, that's still 20 weeks just for this piece. And then that's a lot of months. It's like 5 months for one piece, and then you got, so you're looking at well over a year if you're doing it every single week. You're looking at well over a year for the potion piece, like all 3 pieces to be able to craft the infinite pot. It's crazy. And as much as I love Black Desert, and I have a lot of fun playing it and making content for it, I'm not even sure that for somebody that isn't making content or doesn't have the mentality that I do of, it's basically a virtual world to kind of just chill and escape in, you know, and it's not like, I play it pretty casually, even for content creation. I'm not out here putting in 40 hours a week grinding like some streamers do. But somebody that's actively playing constantly and leaving it up 24/7 and doing all kinds of, you know, actively trying to compete, I don't think there's a year's worth of content. I really don't. If you play hardcore and grind every single day for 12 hours a day, I mean, great if you got that kind of time. Most people don't, but if you do, you're going to have your gear maxed out in no time. I mean, just buy it off the market. There's places on the map, if you're grinding fast, you look another ring. If you're grinding fast, you can get 300-400 million silver an hour. 10 hours, that's 4 bill. You know, you can have billions of silver a day if you're grinding nonstop. And if you do that, you know, in a week, there's a piece of gear. So I don't think there's a year's worth of content. And as your gear score gets higher, it costs more and more, you know, to make progress. But really, the most expensive parts are the Fallen God armor and then the pin accessories. You know, you're looking at what, 80 billion for the top accessories. What are we looking at? I mean, latent, I guess. 66 billion. You know, that's... Let's just use the big lightning powered Black Spirit Rage. I don't know. I wish they would put more events in that actually you had, not necessarily had to do things, but things that were neat. I really enjoyed the koi events. You know, you can active fish or you can AFK fish, and the kois were there. Well, that guy had a bad red name. He looked like he was after that guy. He smoked that guy. Well, I guess I don't have to help him. That guy got smoked. Come on, get off the tree. But the fishing events I always thought were nice. Those were good events. It's an easy way to get some silver, and you know, and you don't just get handed an item. You have to actively go do something to get it. And whether it doesn't hurt you if you don't participate, but it certainly does help if you do. So that is one thing that I thought was a good event. Now that recent like cuckoo thing, where is it? These events where you got these items and stuff, well, that was just an item that they gave out, but like the cuckoo's nest thing and like the lucky rice sieves, I didn't participate in those events because I thought they were dumb. Now maybe they were decent, but I really didn't think so. Alright, we're approaching about 48-50 minutes. I think I'm going to cut this one off here. I'm almost overweight again, and I have not gotten a Specter's energy again. We ran into some nice people. They didn't PvP or player kill us. And like I said, even if I am on Arsha, I'm not just going to be that guy that just rolls through and tries to kill everyone. I mean, not granted, some of those guys I probably couldn't kill. But if I could, I wouldn't bully. I'm not a bully. More of a reactive PvPer. You know, if somebody's just hell-bent on stealing my spot, then yeah, you know, gonna have to do some PvP. But we coexisted with that other guy, and he didn't attack us, and we didn't attack him. That one guy killed us, but I think I kind of instigated that. I did try and attack him. I'm just trying to find my horse now. I don't really want to fight this guy. I don't want to fight you, dude. Leave me alone. I'm trying to leave. He's gonna try and catch me. I'm not trying to fight. I'm trying to get the hell out of here. But I'm gonna cut this off. I'll go. Let me pull this off here and see how much trash loot we got in 49 minutes. There we go, 14.4. We're slow because of the, yeah, I know, we're too heavy. So, 14.46, we're gonna turn this off. But that's the trash loot. There's the other junk we got. We got a couple of these cheap submission rings. Some stones. Quite a bit of trace of savagery. That's pretty good. A bunch of boxes. Still searching that Specter's energy, but we'll get it. So, I am out of here. And if you made it this far, hit like, subscribe, leave me a comment. Gotta self-promote. But let me know if there's anything else you'd want to see in the future. And again, thanks for spending your time with me, and as always, until next time.